I'm running for this office because I honestly believe that we can do better than what we're doing. I know, like many of you, that Washington is broke. It's just broke. We're not doing what we could be doing. We're not creating what we could be creating. And we're not serving as we ought to be serving. So the notion of public service is very near and dear to me. I almost lost my life and my soul and any possibility of being anything as a result of a real tough childhood and watching my mother die in my arms and dropping out of school and running in gangs and becoming a teenage parent. And then something happened to me at the age of 22 when the lights went on. And I began to understand that I had a special opportunity. If I was prepared to leave all that behind, I had a special opportunity to go out and to try to make a difference. And so all my life since then, public service is all I've done. I believe in it. I heard a man named Hubert Humphrey just before the riots and just before Dr. King's death in 1968 talk about a vision of an America that I had never heard before coming from the lips of an elected official. A senator from the Midwest who clearly did not necessarily, in my opinion, relate to me in inner city Baltimore. But he talked about belief, and he talked about fighting, and he talked about standing for principles, and he talked about lifting everybody up, and he talked about bringing the nation together. It made me believe that that was, in fact, possible, but more importantly, it was the right thing to do. So my campaign is a campaign to bring Maryland together, not to tear us apart with all the sort of things that people traditionally use. I think that racism, sexism, and anti-Semitism are wrong. I know as a matter of critical fact that black bigotry is just as cruel and evil as white bigotry or any kind. And I believe that gay bashing, immigrant bashing, and union bashing doesn't give us the moral authority we need as a nation to bring about change and to cause people to be inspired and to rally behind us. So this is special for me, and the reason I do it day in and day out is because I still believe now, as I did then, when I heard Hubert Humphrey's voice way back when, that if we dare to dream higher, if we believe that we can do more, if we're prepared to fight for what we believe in, and if we recognize that we're all the same, at the end of the day, all of us can make a real and lasting difference. It's important for me. I hope it's important for you. I know it's important for nameless and faceless young kids who are all over this state, who have really nothing to measure us by except what we leave behind. And what we leave behind politically ought to be a legacy that talks about lifting up communities and creating an opportunity so that a good education is there for everybody, and that families can afford tuition to get their kids off to college once they've gotten them through school, and that 500,000 families don't have to lose their pensions like they did last year, and that we can find a way to make sure that health insurance is there for 46 million people who got up today and will go to bed tonight with no health insurance whatsoever. I simply believe that where it's tough issues or the issues that we might not think are so tough, that if we start talking about them and trying to find a way to work together and to build a consensus, we'll be better off than if we just stick our heads in the sand, as too many people in Washington do, and assume that there's nothing that we can do about it. So this is a campaign about change. It's from the outside in, it's from the bottom up. It's about people, all people, and it's about the opportunity to send a new message and a new sense of hope about how we change politics so that government really works for all of its people.